Now, I don't know what is wrong with Arteta. I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with Arteta. How can you have how can you have how can you have Eze on the bench and you are using Calvert ahead of Eze? What is wrong with this man? The last time he used this kind of formation, this same formation, the last time he used Havertz ahead of you can even say maybe that time he no get, you can even say that time Eze no fit and Odega no dey, okay, you fit use am against our FA Cup against Southampton, we can accept that they are not available, but now they are available. This is where my problem is with this is where I'm having problem with Arteta. We have Eze in the days of Rooney, in the days of Ferguson will inject Rooney to play when Ferguson knows that he has Arsenal to play or he has Chelsea to play. Rooney will must comes in. Is either they inject him to play, or you will notice that Rooney will always come out of the pitch. Is either 45 minutes or 30 minutes, or he will not be able to finish the match, but he must enter field, start match. That is how manager knows the importance of a player in his team. But Arteta, I don't understand Arteta. I don't know. How can the only striker that we have, that we know personally that we have is Havertz and Gyökeres. Gabriel is off and on, so you don't even count him. You can even be bringing Gabriel in as a winger. This time that we are, you can, yes, now you fit dey bring am in for second half, make dey play where Max Diamond dey play or where Madueke dey play. That one is, we understand say if he play that wing. But the only two striker we have right now when Mourinho is out is Havertz and Gyökeres, and there's no way you will put, we will have our natural number 8, that is Eze, and you will not prefer Havertz to play there ahead of Eze. I don't know how can't you people see that whenever Man City is not whenever this man Rodri and Bernardo Silva wasn't available, whenever they are not available, you can see that the team is not okay, the team cannot play. That is where Arteta is supposed to have learned from. You should know your key man, people who owns the field, who dictate how game, how the player that will dictate the pace of the game. It is Odega or Eze. Calvert is, I can't say he's a man, he doesn't know how to mark. His own is to distribute power, but the distribution of his ball doesn't make sense. He doesn't mark. So a midfielder who cannot mark or a 10 who cannot mark, tell me how that midfield can be okay. The midfield cannot be okay now. You people, make una understand wetin I dey talk now. The only thing you can do is keep Calvert in case Gyökeres is tired, or you do the same thing that you did against Everton. You bring in, you remove Ben White. You can remove Ben White. You fit remove Ben White. Make you bring in Mosquera to become back 3. Then you deploy forward. Then you bring him forward. Then you bring him a lot of forward that can put pressure on these people. But you are not even thinking. I don't know, maybe you are not thinking these days. I don't know. If you start with 4-man defense, if game is going somehow, you You know you are supposed to score. You are looking for goal. It's very easy. Bring in Mascara to make it back three. Remove Ben White. Then you bring in forward. You can bring in Max Diamond, bring in Gabriel Jesus, bring in all of them. Bring in every winger that you are supposed to bring. Another thing he did wrong again is there is we have Martinelli. You are supposed to have known that Martinelli is always a second half player. You can see every single game he has entered this season, even before this season, you can see that whenever he comes in the second half, he always perform wonders. So why won't you use that kind of, why won't you know the strength of your player? You should know the strength of your player now as a manager. Okay, because he scored in the Champions League, does that mean he should start? Because I don't understand. Does that mean he should start the next match? You know his strength. His strength is to play in the second half. So always use him in the second half. You don't have to be pleasing everybody. If he's not supposed to play this week, keep him on the bench. If he's not supposed to play this week, it's not every day he should play. If he's not fit to play, keep him on the bench. It's simple. I don't know why Arteta keep doing this mistake every single day. How can you? Okay, now you brought in, you use Gabriel, if you even use Trossard in the first half, it's better because Trossard will have run down the defense for them. We will have destabilized all that defense for them. Then it will now be easy for Martinelli to come inside and perform wonders when the defense are already weak. But you are using somebody who cannot even weaken the defense in the first half. You are using somebody who cannot even weaken the defense. It's not compulsory we get a goal in the first half. You can play a whole first half and not have a goal. But the impact of that first half will count in the second half for the people coming in. If Gyökeres goes out for Havertz, Martinelli comes in for Trossard, Gabriel comes in, it's either you remove White, you bring in Mascara, you make him back three, you remove the two wingers, bring in Mascara, bring in Jesus, then bring in Max Diamond. That front will be powerful. That front will be, and again, I don't know why you are not using Nogard again. No. When Subimendi is weak, bring in Nogard. I don't know why you find it difficult for yourself to bring in Nogard, to use Nogard. I don't know. Help me share this thing to Arteta, make him reach Arteta. Help me share it to Arteta, make him reach there so that he go listen. Because I don't know. You can't be using Havertz and Gyökeres in the same match. Who will enter in the second half? Who will change the game in the second half? When you are using the two strikers that you have, the only two strikers that you have, you are using them at once. I don't know, when you already have 10, when you already have Eze, when you already have Eze, I don't know. Let me tell Arteta. Let me send this thing to Arteta. Make him listen, because I don't understand.